I mentioned late last hour there was a former winner on hold. Here we go. The bad boy of the SmackOff field. The man in the black hat. The NWO of the jungle. And he walks into Wake Me Up Before You Freaking Go-Go? Talking about Vic. Vic is one of these made guys who doesn't really need an intro. He's won this thing. He hits the board nearly every single time in this thing. He's a decade in. He knows the rules. He breaks the rules. And nobody really does the stone cold takedowns quite as viciously as Victor does. Let's get him in here right now. Let's not leave him hanging on like a yo-yo. Vic in NoCal. Victor, do what you do.
Rome, what is up? Hey, little Alvy, that's not the song I asked for, man. What the hell was that? I think maybe you messed up and put Brad and Mojito's song in instead of mine. I mean, that did sound like something he might listen to in his Mini Cooper on the way to his pole dancing class. But I asked for Megadeth. Anyway, it's great to be here, Rome. You know, I've come here today to do two things. Break bread with all these legends and break some heads. And it looks like Caleb ate all the bread. So, clones, you better brace yourselves, because you're about to get dominated like Marv Albert when he forgets the safe word. Alabama, Alabama, hummingbird, hummingbird, Mr. Miyagi. That's not the word, Marv. Oh, my goodness, Jesus, I'm sorry, Rome. I don't know what got into me there, man. I don't know, I just feel like that's what I got to do to win the SmackOff now, you know? I got to turn each one of my takes into some kind of little skit with goofy little voice acting and sound effects. Hey, look, you take a great songwriter, like Chris Cornell, right? You put him up on stage with nothing but his guitar, and he'll put on a great show. But what we got these days in the jungle, man, is basically just a bunch of freaking man-banders. I mean, whether it's Jeopardy skits or Navy SEAL skits or Oompa Loompa Doo-Dee-Doo skits, it's the jungle's very own Wax Street Boys. I mean, it's like Midwest Mike is Nick Lachey, and Hollywood Mark is Donnie Wahlberg, and Boy George and Corona is like, I don't know, Lance Bass, I guess. They're up on stage with their pyrotechnics and their stupid little dance moves, but all that junk is just meant to distract from their crappy little songs about how breaking up is hard to do. Hey, Mark, Brad, Mike, you guys have garbage smack. How the hell did you guys ever win the SmackOff? Yeah, that's right. You won it by doing cheesy little skits. Nicely done there, Wax Street Boys. God, I hate these guys, Rome. I hope they get polio. And you know what else I hate, Rome? I hate Fat Barbie. You know, these new age Barbie dolls they're coming out with now that are fat. I guess so kids' feelings don't get hurt or something. No, Barbie is supposed to be hot, man. She's got a tiny little waist, big old rack. That's Barbie. Kind of reminds me of Brad back in the days when he worked at the Tilted Kilt. And hey, Stevie Carbone, nice effort today, man. You know, it's ironic, Rome. You ran Carbone for going too long, but the usual complaints he gets are about not going long enough. And Carbone, you got fat, man. Seriously, I saw your interview. You look like you got trapped in a fudge factory and had to eat your way out. To be fair, though, Rome, they do say the camera adds 10 pounds. Carbone must have had about 7 cameras on him. And, Rome, we're all eager to find out what's up with Mr. and Mrs. Sonnen, Chael and Mindy. Are they still together? Are they not? Do they regret ever leaving that cave? But, hey, here's my question for you, Mindy. Here's what America wants to know. When you guys are done with your little SmackOff planning sessions every year out there in Oregon, which one of you gets to take the morning after pill? Yeah, you're right, Mikey. I don't want those hands. I don't know where the hell they've been. Mike, you're a chump. You're weaker than a Caleb in Green Bay pickup line. And, Rome, can't you just see Caleb trying to pick up chicks at his job and failing miserably? He's like, hey, Molly, how are you? And she goes, I'm fine, Caleb. And then he goes, you damn right you are. Straight fire. Or his little sister's friends will come over to the house, you know, and he's all like a totally annoying weirdo. He's like, hey, Jenny. Oh, hey, Caleb, what's up? Damn, girl, if you were a transformer, you'd be a Autobot, and your name would be Optimus Fine. Straight fire. Caleb, you need to step your game up, man. Don't swing for the fences right away, okay? Just focus on making it out of the dugout first. There's a reason your handle is I Am the Walrus and not Max Coits. Rome, thanks for the line. Let me get the hell out of here. Oh, yeah, pop quiz for you. What's the Jungle record for most years in between SmackOff titles? The answer is 6.
Victor. Vic in NoCal. Where do you slot Vic? He said he was coming in to break bread with the legends and break some heads. And that's pretty much what he did.